We begin tonight with the drama on Capitol Hill, the stalemate. Again, the first time in a century, the party in power in the House, this time the Republicans, has been unable to select a speaker. Now 6 rounds of votes, and Kevin McCarthy failing to get the votes he needs. Now at this hour, the House is now adjourned until later tonight. And the key question, are Republicans now looking for other options? Does Kevin McCarthy still have a chance here? Negotiations underway behind closed doors at this hour. And another big question, of course, even if he becomes Speaker, how will McCarthy lead a fractured Republican Party in the House going forward? As you know, at home, this is now day 2. The new Congress is there, ready to be sworn in, but no Speaker. And Congress is now at a standstill until Republicans can figure this out. They've had many weeks since the midterm elections to seal the deal here, but now it's playing out before the American people. And where does it go from here? Rachel Scott leading us off on the Hill tonight.
Excuse us.
Tonight, Kevin McCarthy in the fight of his political life, losing 6 rounds of votes, but refusing to abandon his quest to be Speaker of the House.
What is the strategy going forward with McCarthy?
To work through it, get everybody together, and solve our problems.
Are you so confident that you can pull this out? 6 failed votes?
Yeah, very.
Today, former President Donald Trump urging the rebel Republicans, some of his staunchest supporters, to fall in line, saying vote for Kevin, close the deal. Do not turn a great triumph into a giant and embarrassing defeat. They were not persuaded. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, who barely won re-election, sending this message about the hardball tactics.
Even having my favorite president call us and tell us we need to knock this off, I think it actually needs to be reversed. The president needs to tell Kevin McCarthy that, sir, you do not have the votes and it's time to withdraw.
All day long, intense discussions playing out on the House floor in full view of the cameras. McCarthy's allies acknowledging the obvious.
The root issue is this: they do not trust Kevin McCarthy. What can heal that divide?
Some McCarthy supporters clearly frustrated.
Do you believe time is running out for Kevin McCarthy?
Well, I think that the more times he has a vote and does not win, the more times it shows that there's a lack of confidence in part of the conference with his leadership.
Watching it all play out, the Democrats.
Madam Clerk, I rise to nominate Hakeem Jeffries as Speaker of the House, the lead vote getter in the last 5 rounds.
The gentleman is recognized.
As Republicans hash out their differences, all other House business at a standstill. Members who brought their families to Washington to witness their swearing in now in a holding pattern. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi with this suggestion.
This vote keeps going. A courteous thing to do for the families is for them to have somebody, the dean swears in the speaker, somebody could swear in the members so that at least their children could be there when they get sworn in, and then they can go home to school and rest, and then carry on as long as they need to get a majority. Just right now as a courtesy to the families. One thing though, thank God they weren't in the majority on January 6th, because that was the day you had to be organized to stave off what was happening.
Another extraordinary day on the Hill. It continues here tonight. Rachel Scott back live on the Hill tonight. Rachel, the House is now adjourned, as you reported there, until later this evening. We know Kevin McCarthy's behind closed doors with some of these Republican holdouts. Any sense from your sources at this hour on whether he's making any progress here?
Well, David, Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is under immense pressure to try and hammer out a deal tonight. If he cannot, even some of his own supporters say it would be time for him to step aside. One of the possible contenders that is being floated is his own number 2, Congressman Steve Scalise of Louisiana. McCarthy has already made some pretty major concessions, but for some conservatives, it is not enough. They just want him gone. David?
Okay, well, if you get any news in this next half hour, you'll let us know. Rachel Scott tonight leading us off. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.